This is my literal reaction to the lady that kept bringing out the big old iPad in the middle of this film. Let's talk about Send Help. I will say thank God and shout out to the theater crew who did tell her to put it away, and she finally did. But I am so glad I went and saw Send Help. This movie is fantastic. Sam Raimi is back with this one heck of a banger. This movie is funny, it's charming, it has some really creepy elements to it, and it's a premise that's been done 100 times before about two unlikely people that get stranded on an island or somewhere unknown and they have to survive. But this movie has that Raimi flair and Raimi sense of humor, and it just works on all cylinders. While Raimi's direction and writing is impeccable in this film, I think the main reason this film even works is Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien's performances. They have amazing chemistry in this film, whether it be like kind of like an odd couple pairing, but it does work. Dylan O'Brien is just unhinged, and he picks these really quirky roles that I really appreciate him for. He's quickly becoming one of my favorite actors working right now. If you haven't seen him in Twinless, please check that out. That movie is awesome. But the real star of the film is Rachel McAdams. She is fantastic. I've always loved Rachel McAdams, especially ever since I watched Mean Girls. She is just fantastic, and she gives me a performance in this film like none I've seen from her before. She's completely unhinged, off the wire. There are some nuances to her performance and things that really resonated with me, and you're just like, this chick is crazy, and she pulls it out so well. The subtlety, the little expressions that she musters up is just phenomenal to see. Honestly, to get a movie like this in January is impeccable. It is probably one of the most fun I've had in a theater in some time. And it's a movie that I'm excited to share and talk about with people as well. Because this is definitely well worth checking out. You can watch it as like a date night, a fun trip with your friends, anything really in between. I know I'm overhyping this movie, and I'm sure people are gonna find faults with it. There are some little like CG errors or hyper CG moments, but the eeriness, the stranded survivor kind of thing that's going on in here is just done really well. You really don't know where this film is headed. It keeps you guessing. There's lots of twists and turns, and when it finally concludes, you are left pretty amazed. The last 30 minutes of this movie is just complete unhinged madness, and it just works so well. I feel like Sam Raimi really loved doing Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and kind of brought some of that Wanda element into this film, and it just worked. Has a lot of layers to it as well. Some micro like commentary on the meta commentary on how helpless and useless billionaires really are when it comes to surviving, and how they use their powers as leverage as something great or grand, even if they're handed it on a silver platter. Yeah, if you're gonna watch any movie this weekend, make it Send Help. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's gonna be a great time.